Hello and welcome to another update video about the link chart. On the link chart, the price is still in this overall uptrend, well, you could say from the 2023 low. And the price rallied in 5 waves, which in the yellow count, which is the preferred scenario at the moment, was a wave A in 5 waves. Because this was a 5-wave move, the subsequent pullback held a higher low. Yeah, that's often the case. If the initial move up is a 5-wave move, the pullback is then typically a 3-wave move holding a higher low. And the idea is now that we are moving up in a 5-wave move, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, to complete 5 waves in wave C of B. Now, this is the currently preferred interpretation. It would be, as I said, a C wave, which would, however, probably complete yellow wave B, the larger B wave, most likely in the area around, most likely in the area here around $55, 69 maybe. That would be ideal. The next upside level to watch is $38. So that's obviously the next level that hasn't been reached by the price yet. And therefore, the assumption is we could still reach it because the $38 level is the 100% extension. And that is normally an ideal target for such a C wave. Yeah, it's the 100% extension of the A wave. And we are not there yet. There's no need to get there. It's just, we have to deal with probabilities here. And as long as support on the daily time frame here or 2-day time frame is holding, and that's at $15.92, the overall focus could be on higher prices in a 5th wave of wave C of wave B. And if we get this 3-wave move completed, overall A, B, C, then this could mark a larger top. And it could actually be the beginning of the next leg down, which I would label wave C. There is a projection down to $2.35 or lower, but that really depends on how high the B wave goes. If the B wave overshoots, for example, even the 2021 high, which it can do, then this C wave might never end below the 2023 low. So there might be a chance that we only hover above the 2023 low from now on. And but for now, short-term support is $15.90. And there is a more bullish scenario, which is highlighted here in white. I find that a little bit less realistic, less probable after the strong sell-off this week. It's just a little bit less probable because of the microstructures, and I don't like the proportions anymore. It's also too bullish if we compare it to what Bitcoin is doing right now. So let's take a look. It's not impossible. Essentially, they go in the same direction in the short term. Only below 1590, we will have to consider something different. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame. Before we do that, for those who don't know yet, we launched our new channel, MCO Global. Different content, higher quality, you could say more long-lasting content, long-form content with cameras. So check it out if you're interested. This is going to be our new channel, our MCO home, you could say. Morecryptoonline will stay unchanged. But yeah, I will put a link in the description. Make sure that you join for a lot of content. Today, for example, I made a video about the NASDAQ, the Bitcoin chart, and the Hang Seng index, China's Hang Seng, because there could be a market shift. Also talk about correlations between the NASDAQ and Bitcoin. So this is the shorter time frame chart. You can see that it's still my thesis that the larger degree 4th wave here bottomed around the 3rd of February. At the moment, whether it's the yellow count or the white count, whether it is the yellow or the white count here on the larger time frame isn't so important here on the smaller time frame. We are interested, first of all, in getting an idea of whether the market actually forms a real reversal here, or if this is just a corrective rally and we are going to a new low from here. This is something to watch. We want to see if the market can find support in this micro support area. We have a first rally, but this does look more like a 3-wave move, clearly. Now, if this is a 3-wave move, it's not necessarily bearish, but from an Elliott wave point of view, we always are looking for 5-wave patterns into the trend direction. So if we get a 5-wave move up, that would be a move into the trend direction. It would tell us that the trend is likely up. And the move to the upside here was a wave 1 in white, maybe, but then it would have to be a diagonal pattern, which we cannot trust. But we can watch for it, we can track it, and it would also not be a massive surprise. Cryptos like to use or move in diagonal patterns, and because this here would be a wave 4, well, then this could be maybe a leading diagonal, maybe wave 1 of a larger 5th wave or something. But it could also just be some kind of an ABC. That's, we have to see. It's certainly, what is certainly the case is that this is a 3-wave move up. So I'm tracking either a diagonal or just some kind of an ABC structure, and we have to take it level by level. In the very short term, this here is a support zone between $17.16 and $19.54. And we want to see if the bulls can turn around here. For now, there is no signal yet that a reversal is underway. However, this can happen at any point. The question is, what would be a first signal that we get an upside breakout? I've labeled here a microstructure, but there's no need for it to fill it in completely. The microstructures on this wave degree are a bit unreliable, of course, to say it. So that's what I wanted to do. So this would be a signal line. That's the B wave high. From an Elliott wave guidelines point of view, what we want to see is a break above $21.30 for an indication that a low is in place. That would be a good indication, and it would mark the beginning of the 3rd wave up in the white count or the C wave up in the blue count. Well, the beginning would happen down there in the support area, but it would be a breakout confirmation, you could say. Yeah. Now, first of all, we will need a break above the micro swing high here of wave 2, $20.23, and then above $21.30. And then we will at some point attack this area up there around $26. But this is really only a micro pattern analysis. What really counts is that the price turns around here. The bulls turn up before the price breaks below $17. And then on the larger time frame, you see we need to get to $38 next. That's the update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.